Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Scorpio. So if you're a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or if you have a stellium in Scorpio, this reading is going to be for you. Keep in mind, this is going to be a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, let it fly. Don't try to force the message. Also, don't let this reading take anything from you. Now, if you do resonate with this reading, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video. Also, keep in mind, energy is fluid, roles can get reversed, so take how it resonates. Four of Cups in reverse. Am I holding the deck in reverse? No, I'm not. Four of Cups in reverse. This is someone who has detached from this connection, or they're trying to detach from this connection. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups very well could be you. This person is trying to not have their hopes up, or not trying to expect a lot from this connection or you. The Devil in reverse. The reason this person is trying to detach from this is because they feel that they were too obsessed with you, or they were like, you were living in this person's head rent free. They were too obsessed with you. They were always thinking about you or thinking about this connection. You know, like it's too much. It's all too much. It's almost like someone who has been consumed by desire or consumed by thoughts of you. And they're really trying to cut the cord here, or like because they feel like this is becoming unhealthy, or this has become unhealthy, this is overwhelming them. They honestly are all over the place, so they are trying to detach from this. But here's the thing, with the Queen of Cups, is very possible this person is they feel very connected to you. They feel your energy. They feel telepathically connected to you in a way. So it's not easy for them to disconnect, but at the same time, this person is trying to disconnect here. The Moon in reverse. Why are so many cards in reverse? No, I am holding the deck in upright. This is the second time I'm checking. And yeah, I'm holding the deck in upright here. Everything is upright, but yeah. Look at the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Could be dealing with, yeah, you could be dealing with another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Capricorn. They feel like when it comes to this connection, this person really feels like they are stuck, or they can't see things clearly. They were, you know, like when you're too obsessed with someone, when you are too consumed by your thoughts, consumed by your desire, you really can't see things very clearly. Some of it's also possible that this person is being able to finally differentiate between obsession, lust, possessiveness, desire, and love. This is someone who's very confused about what is love and what is like just romance or chemistry. And finally, this person is able to tell the difference between just desiring, consumed by desire, feeling the chemistry, having thoughts, feeling obsessed, um, all of that, and love. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We saw the Ten of Pentacles, and now we have the Ten of Cups. Judgment. This is someone who very well could be going through an awakening here with the Judgment card. They're going through some a major awakening, and that's the reason it got the energy of someone who can finally differentiate between lust and love, desiring and love. This person might have a lot of regrets here as well. The more this person is waking up to what is love and what is just um, desire and lust, the more this person is waking up to this, the more this person has like they have these regrets. Knight of Pentacles. This person really wants to, for some of you, this person really wants to come towards you with the Knight of Pentacles. Because that Queen of Cups, it's like it's you. It's not really this person, it's you. And they want to come towards you. But the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. So because this person is changing and transforming a lot, they're going through a major change or transformation. It's not really easy for this person to just come towards you or talk to you or maybe even approach you. For some of you, you are the one who is sort of helping this person realize, or this connection is helping this person realize the difference between lust and love, desiring romance, lust, and what is love. So for some of you, this person has never been in love really. They might have felt like, yeah, I am in love with this person, but in hindsight, it's like the more this person is waking up, the more this person is realizing what is love and what isn't. What is and isn't love. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles. Okay. This person, for some of you, they might definitely have some deep abandonment wounding. Fear of abandonment, fear of rejection. And this person very well could have made choices or decisions coming from that fear. They definitely want another chance with you, since we do have the Judgment card. Like it's not just another chance, it's a chance to, like, this time do it, like do everything or do this connection from a very different place, from a much more awakened place, from a much more mature place, a self-aware place. For some of you, take it if it resonates, this person might have some, like they were someone who had the habit of avoiding emotions altogether. avoiding relationships, avoiding emotions, avoiding falling for someone truly. And that very well could be because they were too scared to be alone, or like everyone is going to leave me. People leave, or people change, or people betray, so I'm never going to open myself up to someone like that. I'm not going to trust my own feelings, or I'm going to not going to trust someone who is in front of me. Even if they are someone who is trustworthy, I will never ever trust that person. So this person has that sort of a fear here. And slowly, this person is realizing that if they keep being stuck in this fear mentality, this lack mindset, this like everyone is going to betray me, everyone is going to leave me. For some of you, it's very possible this person left you because they thought that you are eventually going to betray them, you are eventually going to leave them. So they are going to leave you before you leave them. They very well could have done something like that. But that's the thing with the judgment here. This person is waking up and realizing how they have sabotaged things, connection, uh, relationships in their life, how they have sabotaged things. The devil very well could be that voice in their head that says, oh, you need to abandon this connection. You need to abandon them first before they abandon you, because you know they are going to abandon you. That could simply be the devil in their head, the voice in their head, the voice in our head, the trauma that tells us that, like that person is bad, or that person is cannot be trusted. And there's a difference between the trauma talking and your intuition or your gut trying to talk. There's a difference between the ego just talking and your intuition. And this is almost someone who couldn't really differentiate between the both. You are definitely the reason for this person's awakening. This is someone who is afraid of being alone. They don't want to be alone. They want to be really, really in a relationship, because we saw the 10 of Pentacles and we have the 10 of Cups here as well. So they really, really want to be in a relationship. They want to be in a relationship. They want to be happy. They want to be in a connection with someone. They want to connect with that person deeply, on a deeply emotional level, because this is someone who has deep emotions, but because they have rejected those emotions, they have this deep desire to connect with someone emotionally deeply, but they can't because they are themselves closed. They themselves sabotage, they themselves run away. Yeah, you are the reason behind this person's awakening. That's the reason I kept feeling that the Queen of Cups is you. It's not really this person's energy. The sun is like, the sun illuminates everything. Look at how bright this card is. You can see from the color palette here, right? This is so bright, and everything here is so, it's like dark and gloomy, and there's a shadowy aspect here almost. But look at that sun card here. You illuminated things within this person that they might not even have understood about themselves. Nine of Cups. This person sees you as someone who has so much to offer. You have so much to offer. You are someone who brings like your energy. It's not even like you have to like physically bring something to the table. Your energy is enough. What you energetically bring to the table is a lot. That's how this person sees you. They definitely also see you as a wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. And somehow with the imagery here, it's almost like you are helping this person be free of the trauma or of their subconscious fears. You're helping them be free of their fears and traumas. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Strength, yeah. This is a connection where you inspire this person. You inspiring this person. You might not think it that way. You might be like, you might have never thought it that way. You might never see it that way. But that's the thing. This person sees you as someone, you are inspiring them to be a better person, or you are inspiring them, not exactly a better person, you are inspiring them to take a risk here, open up, come face to face with whatever has been holding them back. Because you are someone who has mastered, with the Strength card, you are someone who has mastered those fears or your shadow side, your trauma, your subconscious fears. You're someone who's mastered that. Now that this person sees you that way, you might feel or say that, no, I have not. There's no way I have mastered my shadow side. But this person definitely sees you that way. You definitely could be someone who's much more emotionally mature than this person. Definitely. You have the Emperor, could be dealing with an Aries, Seven of Swords. You might be someone who's not really holding any sort of grudge against this person. Like you're not holding any grudge, or you don't have, like you're not wishing them bad. You are not wishing them bad things here. That's not your energy. You are definitely someone who's much more evolved than this person. And let me clarify something. King of Wands. You might have handled the situation in a very mature, confident, graceful kind of a way. And for some of you, that's new. We all have our traumas, we all have a shadow side. For some of you, it was difficult for you to, like, the earlier version of you would have responded or would have handled this connection, handled the situation in a very different way. But this version of you is handling the situation in a very different way, in a much more mature, grounded, uh, confident way. Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Okay. For some of you, you might have this inner knowing that they'll be back, or this connection is gonna, somehow it's gonna come back in a way. You might have that inner knowing, or you feel that way. You could also be just someone who is very focused on your money right now as well, with the like Emperor, King of Wands. That is very, it's a very masculine energy, right? The Emperor and the King of Wands. So you could be very much like a lot more in your masculine energy than your feminine energy right now. But that's the thing, you're someone who's definitely has a much more balanced masculine and feminine energy. You are someone who can go like go in and out of the energies. You can be both feminine and at the same time you can be very masculine as well in your approach, in who you are. For some of you, it's very possible you did have a wounded masculine energy, or you could have had some sort of father wounding, and you are overcoming that, or this connection sort of helped you understand this wounding that you have, the father wounding that you have. So for some of you, you might have already overcome that, or you are in the process of overcoming it. Like you're almost there, you are almost done. Six of Cups, Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, kindred spirits, Six of Cups, and the Tower. This person is, as I said, they're definitely going through a awakening, rude awakening, however you want to put it. Especially with the Tower card here, a lot is changing about this person. Especially their identity is going through a major shift or change. It's like it's like because they are recognizing the trauma, they are shedding who they used to be. And that's what happens. Once you heal, you're going to be a different person. And the more you heal, the more you're going to change and be different. With the Six of Swords in reverse, this is definitely someone who wants to, um, this time, do it right. This person also keeps, they purposely are holding on to your memories. I think that's the Four of Pentacles. As I said, they're holding on to your memories. We have the Four of Pentacles, and bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles again. You could be dealing with another Scorpio. Chariot, Cancer, Temperance, Sagittarius. In the traditional Rider-Waite, the Chariot card is pretty different. It's like there's not really much movement. It's much more of a still kind of an energy. But in this particular deck, the Chariot is actually moving pretty fast and moving ahead. Things are going to speed up in this connection. Hierophant. I did see the Hierophant at the very beginning of the reading at the bottom of the deck. And look at that, we have three major arcana, the Chariot, Temperance, and the Hierophant. Taurus. Yeah, this is gonna, like, you both are ascending. This person is definitely ascending. Now you are someone who is much more like on a higher level than this person in a way, but it's like they are going to catch up, but it will take them some time to catch up with you. But yeah, it's gonna, things are going to be sped up in this connection. When the time is right, things will be just sped up in this connection. And that's not by you or them, it's by the universe with the three major arcanas here. We did see the Ten of Pentacles, and now we have the Hierophant as well. And look at that, the High Priestess. You both are very telepathically connected to each other for some of you. And look at that, below the High Priestess, we have the Lovers. So very strong soulmate connection for some of you, since we have the Hierophant, High Priestess, and the Lovers. Hierophant and High Priestess are counterparts to each other. You both are going to work together. I know that sounds a little random, but that's how I'm getting it. You both are going to work together. Like both of your like you have certain work you both are going to do together. You both could be healers actually, with the Hierophant and the High Priestess. And that's what I mean, like you both are going to work together. All right. Well, that's your reading, Scorpio. I hope you found some clarity through this reading. I'll see you guys in your next reading. Until then, take care, guys. Bye bye.